This is the new Asics Gel-Challenger 14. This is the all-court version, and in today's video I will take a closer look at how the shoe looks like, what are the main features, and mostly if Asics did fix the issue with the Wingwall like in the previous 13th generation that I struggled with. So guys, stay tuned for more.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable that I managed to turn that around. Tanasi was playing, I mean, serving unbelievable, hitting his forehand huge, and I don't know how I managed to get through it. I did start playing better as the match went on, and yeah, I have a big heart.
Hello tennis guys, and welcome to my channel. So these are the new Gel-Challenger 14 tennis shoe from Asics. They look great. I mean, look at the design. It's very similar to the beefier and to the superior Gel Resolution 9, which are used among the professional players. But the Gel-Challenger series is also very well known among semi-professional and the turning pros, because when I was on some of the ITF tournaments with my cousin a few years ago, there were loads of players, the ITF players and the Challenger players that were using these shoes, and the main reason is that the shoe is cheaper than the Gel Res series and then the Court FFs. I mean, a lot cheaper. So this particular shoe costs around $105 US, and the super premium Gel Resolution 9 or the Asics Court FF 3s, the Novak Djokovic tennis shoe, costs around $170. So that's a big difference in price. And of course, the guys on the tour, the challengers, that are playing the challengers, they need quite a bit of shoes during the season. I believe 3-4 pairs of shoes, no problem. So you can kind of save a lot of money just when you buy these cheaper shoes. And the next thing that is also very important is that the shoe is lighter. It's a lot lighter compared to the previous or compared to the Gel Res 9 or the Asics Court FFs. So I will measure the weight for the shoe. The previous 13th generation was in this size, which is my usual size. It's European 45, US 11, UK 10. It's 28.5 centimeters. So the previous 13th generation was about 385 or 80 grams. So I would say a medium or a medium heavy shoe, a little bit on the lighter side. So a very nice shoe for guys like myself, for example, although I like even lighter tennis shoes. So let's weight this shoe and compare it to the previous generation. So I have here my weight, and I will put the shoe on the weight and we will see how it goes. So this is a very precise scale, and as you can see, it's a little bit heavier, 394 grams for the right shoe. And now I will weight also the left shoe, although there is this paper sheet. It's all about the ortholite and all the other stuff about the shoe, so it should be a little bit heavier, but who knows, sometimes with the shoes it's like with tennis rackets. One shoe or the left shoe is heavier, the right shoe is lighter, and the difference can be like 10 grams. So this looks similar, so 394. So it kind of makes sense that these shoes are heavier. Let's talk about it right now. So as you can see, the shoes are about 10 grams heavier compared to the previous generation, and I will explain you why. So the upper is now made fully of the synthetic materials, the synthetic leather, and if I rotate the shoe, then you can see that the shoe looks quite, let's say, beefier. It looks more robust, and the reason for that is that there is no meshy material, only the tongue is meshy, but the overall upper is very solid. So the Gel-Res 13 had the meshy material here, so it was quite breathable in this part, but this shoe is, let's say, fully closed, so expect that your feet will get quite hot and quite fast hot in these shoes. But yeah, do you really mind? The extra protection is maybe a better way, a better solution than the breathability. There are some holes here to help breathe just a little bit, and also there are some holes there, so the breathability will be present, but not as if the shoe was made of meshy material. But as I told you, you get the extra durability and extra protection, and the overall design is very similar to the Gel-Res 9. So I think Asics is trying year by year to make the Gel-Challenger tennis shoe look like the more adult and professional Gel Resolution 9. Now to the technologies. So there are a few of the technologies, but the shoe is a little bit stripped down compared to the Gel-Res 9. So you have only the gel in the rear part of the shoe, not in the forefoot, so expect that the shoe will be stiffer compared to the Gel-Res 9. Now you have the Wingwall technology, which I had issue with the previous 13th generation in this position where it was super stiff, and it really gave me this sense of discomfort and hardness and stiffness, and I didn't like that at all. So this is called Wingwall in the Gel-Res 9. It is called Dynawall. So this is a, let's say, stripped down tech. The Wingwall is not that long. For the Gel-Res it goes right there, but for the Gel-Challenger it is cut right here. But when I look at the design of the Wingwall, it looks very similar to the previous generation, so I'm not sure if they fix the problem. I will be trying the shoes in this video, so wait for it. Now when I turn the shoe to the medial side, there is the P-guard, the protection that helps protect the shoe when you're sliding heavily. So nothing really special. It looks also very similar to the previous generation. And then there is the Ortholite sock liner. So inside of the shoe you can expect good comfort from the Ortholite company that is specializing on the insoles and so on and so on. So they are very familiar with the Asics company, because Asics has been doing the Ortholite cooperation for many years, as other shoe companies do. So what now? What is really special? I would say the outsole is made of the Ahar Plus rubber, so it's the premium rubber that will give you plenty of grip on hard court, and also it will give you an extra durability because it's the best rubber from Asics that is also used on the more premium Gel-Res 9 and Asics Court FF3s. So the thread pattern and the overall design looks very similar, I would say almost identical to the Gel-Res 9. The only thing what really struck me when I was trying to bend the shoe in my hand is how stiff the shoe feels. This is super stiff. So I don't know if the gel rest, or I don't remember that the gel rest 13 was that stiff, but when I tried to bend the shoe, like here, it is really stiff as board. So when I take my clay Wilson Swift 1.5, I can bend the shoe easily, very easily. I have here also my training shoe, the Wave Exceed SL2 from Mizuno, and this is so easy to bend, but with this new Gel-Challenger 14, it is really stiff as board, so maybe it will break in during some of the period you are wearing the shoe, when you are wearing the shoe, but initial impression is the shoe is very, very stiff. It's not that stiff when I try to, it's stiff too when I try to rotate the shoe like that, so the torsional stability will be great. And I'm not sure if the clay version, for example, will be softer, but this is the all-core or hardcore version, and it's stiff as hell. So yeah, I just noticed that, look at this, I don't know if you can see it, but in this part where the Wingwall is glued to the shoe, it's already coming apart. There is a little bit of this, so not sure about that, Asics, if you did a good job by doing such thing, because it kind of makes sense if you try to glue the synthetic upper to something that is very stiff and made of plastic. It can't really hold. So guys, now the test of the test. I will try the shoe on my feet and I will let you know my initial impression. So let's go. Okay, so now I will try the shoes. Of course, I'm using socks for tennis. These are the tennis socks made by Lotto. They are very cheap and great, comfortable, thicker, and yes. So I'm in, and I can already feel that the shoe feels really stiff, really stiff. Okay. I like that the laces have, I believe, 7 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm usually using all the holes so my foot is really secure. I like that. I like when I'm secured in the shoes. I don't like loose feeling. I like this feeling that it's really snug. Shoe is really snug. Okay. And now the left shoe. The laces feel like they are not flat, but they are also not oval, so they are quite comfortable. Okay. So where's the 7th hole? There is the hole. And because this is the all-cord version, I won't be using these. I will return them, but I just wanted to try them. I didn't find the clay cord version in the store in the Czech Republic or in the store near my house. Okay. Okay, so I would say The shoes feel firm, the shoes feel stiff, but quite, I would say, they are sensitive to the ground, which I'm actually a fan of. When you have the sense of the ground, you can feel the ground. That's really good. And as far as the Wingwall, this actually feels better compared to the previous generation. I still can feel that it is stiffer. It's on the stiffer side, also compared to my Wilson Swift 1.5. But overall, it feels not bad. When I bend the shoe, I can feel that the upper is here a little bit stiffer because there is no mesh. It is fully closed with the synthetic leather. So there will be a slight short break-in period for sure with these, but overall I would say that's an improvement compared to the previous generation. So, well, it feels like Asics really kind of fixed that problem. Yeah, not bad. It's stiff, it feels stiff, it feels sensitive, it feels raw, but overall not bad. So guys, my initial impression is that Asics kind of fixed the issue with the Wingwall. Maybe they made the plastic a little bit softer, and maybe that the upper here that looks like it's a little bit thicker also helps to, let's say, dampen a little bit this part, so it doesn't really kind of cut you into the lateral part of your foot. So, well done, Asics. These shoes feel like they are a good option for someone who wants to have that premium feel of the Gel-Res 9, but this is a little bit streamlined version, not as cushioned. It feels stiffer, it feels kind of more sensitive towards the ground, so you will get more, let's say, a raw information from the court. And yeah, not bad. I must say the best thing about this shoe is definitely the overall design, very sporty. It kind of feels low to the ground, and I think it is a really good option for all the intermediate and upper intermediate and advanced players. So guys, that's all for now about the Asics Gel-Challenger 14. This is the all-court version. I hope you learned something new about this shoe, especially about the Wingwall technology that looks like it has been fixed and it feels a lot better, a lot more natural, softer compared to the previous 13th generation. And of course, if you like this video, you can support me by doing 3 things. You can click the super thanks button, you can buy me a coffee, and you can use the PayPal option for some donation. And if you donate me something, you can ask me a question, and if you ask me a question, I will answer the question as best as I can. That's how it works. That's the great thing about donating something, because if you donate me something, I will give it my time back. So guys, that's all for now, and as always, enjoy tennis, play tennis every time, every day, and don't forget to enjoy the manooovrlbity. Bye guys.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious! That ball was on the line!